7 videos weren't enough. Go figure. I'm going to show, on top of RC Cola cases, my camera stand, Naomi's collection. Now, this is the only time I ever ask anybody with any connection at all that, and a couple of people have helped already. Micah got me an auto in here I'll show and explain, but I ask if you know anybody famous. I don't even care if it's an author, a chef, actor, sports player, musician, some sort of TV on-screen personality. I even got, he didn't personalize it, but I got Chris, Cards Infinity, to send me an autograph. I was hoping he'd sign it to her, just because, again, he ain't the biggest name in the world, but again, a guy that brings me entertainment. She likes watching sometimes the box breaks and just, because I don't know, it was like a Disney egg type thing. I don't know what the fuck it is. And some kids on YouTube open them up and, well, I wonder what's inside. They open it and it's the same bullshit stickers or little 8-cent toy, rubber toy thing, or a piece of chocolate or something. But she likes that, so she'll watch the videos with me from Chris or whoever's busting boxes and say, oh, I wonder what's inside. And then she'll watch a little while and go fart around or whatever, but that's the one thing I ask. If you have anybody that you know, and I don't ask for much from you guys, nor will I ever, that's just my style. If you have anybody that you know that's famous, and you can get, I don't even care if it's a piece of paper. It doesn't have to be a picture or trading card or just a piece of paper to Naomi. And, it's greatly appreciated. My address is out there. PM me if you need my address if need be. But I'll show you. And I've got a couple other things for her, but he didn't sign them. The guy that I got him from, start with these, does the magazines at the store. He's a vendor, brings them in. He plays golf with Matt Niskanen, now of the Washington Capitals. Played last year, a couple of years with Pittsburgh, and before that with Dallas. But he graduated from Mountain Iron, which is about 40 minutes away from here. I mean, you're thinking 40 minutes. Remember where I live, the middle of nowhere. So, I mean, if you know somebody up here, you're gold. Alex Galagowski, for Dallas now, he went to Grand Rapids, which is about an hour and 10 minutes away. Trying to get some connections over that way and just get something, but he didn't sign to her, which I asked the dude about. He's like, he doesn't sign to people anymore. Yeah, fucking Christ, that. Do it. You see the girl, just do it. That's all. But, because that's what I gave him to, show him, just like, hey, it's easier, I think, that way to get an auto. If you say personalize it to somebody, just because hopefully the person that's signing doesn't think, oh god, they're gonna fucking sign it and it's going right up on eBay, which none of this shit will, because again, that's why I don't sell anything. I'm just dumb. But anyway, again, third time, 4 minutes in, third time. You know anybody famous? It doesn't matter. I just want to get her famous type people. I don't even an inventor, somebody that has invented something. I mean, something that's changed your life, our lives, humanity. Politicians, even though they're shady at best. Trying to think. Just people in the spotlight. Again, no matter if it's somebody that's a Barry Bonds, if it's a Backstreet Boys singer, One Direction type, I just want her eyes to be open later. And again, I don't care that it's about me doing something for her that right now isn't really pertinent, or something that she can really understand. She'll say, "Oh, it's my name," and she'll say, "Oh, it's a wrestler or somebody," but just so later on that she can look back at this, maybe look him up online if she doesn't know. Go to YouTube, say, "Hey, maybe this is somebody that did this, had a wonderful speech, fought for human rights somewhere," something like that, where she can just learn, and every avenue is still open for knowledge, and you don't have, well, it's all baseball, guys. You need to learn about baseball, and I don't want that. She can do what she wants. I just want her to know that I tried very hard to get her something. Again, monetary. Yeah, we got the college stuff set up and all that bullshit, and we have birthday parties, Christmas shit. This is just something that, yes, it is a possession, but at the same time, it's something that you can at least learn off of. Expand your horizons, if you will. So, 6.5 minutes. I'm trying to beat Tommy. His video the other day that he got from James, Fight on 5-2, without showing anything, but I just want her to be. I don't want her to have the blinders on and pigeonholed, if you will, just because she's a girl, to do this or to do that, or she needs to think one way or another. No, I don't believe in that bullshit. No matter if it's her or anyone else, you should be able to go down whatever road you want. Make any impact you want, unless you're Danica Patrick. Then you're just clogging up my screen. Anyway. So we start off, and this guy, Scott Summers, has a daughter that's half Filipina too, so that is awesome, because he saw her at the. Most of these are from that event in August in Hayward or Bayfield, wherever it was. The dog-faced gremlin, which the pen really didn't work that well. So I mean, you can see her name there, but Darren Corbin, who I know secretly and now not so secretly, the stomach is in love with, Micah. Eric Cannon. That cat. Jake the Snake Roberts. One of my favorites, just because, again, he's so personable and it takes time. That's a key for me. You take time, you show love, you get love. And Luke Hawx. Ooh, that's one guy I miss interacting with on social media. Aria Davari. The two Naomi up in the corner. Denny, what is up? The only bad part about the Steiners, and again, I can't blame them for it. I think I probably mentioned it whenever I showed this shit off before. They just, they were pleasant, would be a good word to describe them. And I don't expect people to fawn over the fans, being, oh, thank you so much for. I mean, some of the younger dudes, the lesser known cats, were all saying, thank you for showing up, and no, thank you, you guys came here. But I mean, just trying to talk to them is just sort of like, whatever. We're here. We're gonna be cordial, and that's pretty much it. And again, I had nothing against it, but that's how it came off to me. This was in Duluth. I'd heard about that. I'm like, fuck, Beefcake's gonna be there. That's 80s gold. So I got that. I think that was $20. I get $10-20, which little change there. I'm not the richest. You don't see Hall of Famers rolling in the big guns, but 20 spots a 20 spot, no matter who you are. Well, except Donald Trump. This was from Nationals, 2011. You can see on his right arm holding the mic, the N by the wrist that's taped. Mr. Kennedy, Mr. Anderson. Lance Archer, or Lance Hoyt, goes by Lance Archer now, and he won the title that night. He had gotten there late, so there weren't many people around him. Big Stevie Cool, again, nobody cares. I still take a decent amount of responsibility for getting them there. I did wear the BWO shirt to that one in Duluth, and that's where I got. If you were on my social media with me, that you saw for, I think, up until the time I shut her down, that I had a picture with the first guy and Luke Hawx wearing the BWO shirt. And that's one he sent to Stevie Richards. And I said, why aren't you here? Why aren't you in Duluth? I wasn't booked. The promoter of the company, or the owner of the company, said, hey, let's get in touch, and next show you'll be on it, or we'll try to work something out. And boom, as soon as I walked in, him and Luke Hawx pointed over and signed my shirt immediately, which I still have in the bag. I haven't worn it since. I gotta buy another BWO shirt. Ric Flair signed this, 2011 Nationals. Emo Dan, what up? I know you don't watch YouTube shit, but it was odd, I guess, for me. And Naomi being a popular name in the South 30, 40, 50, 60 years ago, that Flair needed to know how to sign it or spell it. But Flair's had an entertaining and enjoyable life, so he might not be firing on all 8. Roddy was tired. I think we were the last ones up there. He misspelled beautiful. Or the your. We used the wrong your. But that's the hot rod. That's all that matters. ODB was there signing autographs. Didn't wrestle, but she reps Minnesota, so I was excited to see her. Got pictures with her. At some point I'll get those printed off too. Still haven't printed them. Booker T. Next time, I know I forgot the silver pen, because that would have shown up so much better in half these pictures. To Naomi, Hall of Fame 2013. X-Pac was the only one I didn't get, just because, I don't know, I like him, but I'm not in like with him. Victoria / Tara, that's one female wrestler I always thought it's just gorgeous. I had that as I think a picture in the old social media forever too. She rubbing my head in 2011 at Nationals. This was from Tim Mosey. He was at a show, and he was able to pick some stuff up. So Tim and Micah, again, I thank you. I know I thanked you for texts and right away when all this stuff came in. ...2011 Nationals. Once again, where Angle needed help spelling Naomi. But again, he's been... had some struggles, so he gets a free pass too. Another one from Tim, Sanjay Dutt. I remember seeing him down in Florida in 2001 or 2002. I mean, holy shit, this kid's good. And then TNA started up. And fuck that. They just took off. I wish it was back to that TNA, because that was a fun TNA. And the last one from Tim. Francine's the only other one left, but no Candido, no Bam Bam. Shane Douglas, who, again, a lot of people like, a lot of people don't like. I liked him. Again, his moveset wasn't top notch, but he always seemed to give you a pretty good show. This was last 2014. We had just got back from... Where was it? The swearing-in ceremony for Teresa for citizenship. Got to meet Rick Nolan, and that night the twins were in town here in Ely. I bought this a couple weeks prior because I thought, well, nobody else is going to have a Pittsburgh Pirates Burt Blyleven picture. It's all going to be the twins or something cheesy. I want to get a Pirates one. He wasn't there very long, but I believe he won a title there with the We Are Family in, 78, 79. So I figured that'd be a cool one. I didn't ask him to put stats on there or whatever. I figured just 2 Naomi, which again, he needed help spelling to him. So, these were the other 3 that were there that night. Trevor Fluff, Swarzak, and Steinbach, who... talked to him a little bit. We had a picture with Plouffe, who, whatever their handler dude behind was like, you can't take a picture with him. And the guys, Plouffe was like, tell that little girl that we can't take a picture then. And he just walked away. Well, I was about to punch that guy. I was getting pissed though. Again, I don't do this for me. I do it for her. Micah got this past summer. Hacksaw Jim Duggan. He was out there in Fargo or somewhere in that desolate country. Danny Gladden. Misspelled her name. Cool picture though. Micah would agree. I know I have a Trevor Murdoch one too. I don't know where the hell that went. And he misspelled her name too that way. Kyle Gibson. Where the auto didn't come out super well. But whatever. It's there. The other... Then I got a card thing to a Gladden and Gibson, and then Caleb Thielbar. And then, second to last, not that this matters a lot, but I'm getting it up tonight. I think tomorrow. Check the old guide. I think tomorrow is American Idol. I'm sure nobody who watches my video watches Idol like I do. Um, when they had that auditions in Minneapolis, I had known for I think 3 weeks that son of I think the president, a regional manager, something with Gurley's, the walnuts. I don't know how many of you are familiar with the Gurley's brand, Gurleys. His son went on through to the next round, or got a ticket basically, and he came up to one of the snowmobile runs here and sang I think a song or two there because his dad was up, and but he couldn't say anything obviously about the results of the show or how far he got. But I asked one of the deli workers to go get her an autograph, so I sent a picture to her via text and said, hey, if you can get something out of it, great. If not, I understand. But so I don't even know what the hell a water rescue innovations flyer. So on the back there's that. Zach Johnson is his name. He sang with Keith Urban, I think. If you look it up on YouTube, like, where the hell is it? I don't know if it's in the cities, Twin Cities, or it's out in Fargo. Or South Dakota, somewhere. Look in that area, and like October 25th, maybe. He sang out there, and his thing, I don't even know what he sang on this show. He sang the Low Places song by Garth Brooks, but then sang something else. And lastly, Mr. Hardcore Holly. I didn't get it when he was in Duluth, and I was lamenting huge that I didn't get it. Like, I hope he comes back. And then when he said they signed him and Luke Hawx for the pay-per-view in or the big event in Ashland or Bayfield, I was stoked because I'm good. I can get that then. Because he was, I think, the second guy I went to. So I told him I didn't get in Duluth. I've been pissed ever since because I didn't. I got the picture, and then I got the book personalized to her. Haven't even read it yet, which at some point I will, but that might be into far down the road, just because again, the guy I'm filling in for and doing my shit as well is out for another month. Which again, it's fine. He needs to try to recover. I don't know if he will or not. But, 55 and a half hours last week. I've already got 50 hours of overtime in January. I think I had 104 all of last year. So, working the ass off. Fortunately, I'm not working the ass off. Or the gut. Or the sexy thighs. But, there's that. I got one more collection I'll roll with, and then, I'll probably be done. I'll pass out. Again, as if the first 6 or 7 minutes weren't enough. If you know anybody, have any connections to anybody of any significance at all. It doesn't have to be the most popular or whatever. Just, again, that's what I do. Just for her. So, take her easy, YouTube. She's easy. Spread that bliss twice.